What's going on, everyone? Welcome in, welcome in. We're gonna get started with, well, actually, not get started, so we'll be playing, probably for the next 3 hours. Maybe 4, I'm not trying to push it too much. I want to test out the new update, the 1.2 update. I never did any of the, experimental, so I kind of want to see what's up. I don't know, I just didn't feel like dealing with experimental. Even though I tend to have a lot of fun on there because they have a habit of increasing the loot. I guess I never found myself feeling like playing it. Having a lot of fun on Bitterroot lately. What's up? Welcome in, everyone. Both lurkers and non-lurkers. Yeah, that song, that's the, I want to say it's Aerith's theme song for Final Fantasy VII. It is Aerith. No, it's not Aerith. It's like it's literally the main song. The first thing I heard on a 1997 PlayStation 1 demo disc that had Metal Gear Solid. I want to say it had Cool Borders and it had Final Fantasy VII. That was like the opening for Final Fantasy VII. It's very nostalgic to me. Sometimes I hear it, I get a little bit emotional because it reminds me of my childhood, because I'm an 80s baby but 90s kid, so I remember playing this game. Like, I'm actually playing Rebirth. So when the remake originally got announced, I was borderline in tears. I saw videos of people's reaction. It's the only Final Fantasy that got remade, and there's a reason for that. Now, people could argue their favorite is Final Fantasy VIII, Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy 15, but collectively the most popular Final Fantasy VII, actually, and it used to be within the top 5, 10 greatest games of all time, but it's since been pushed. It's still on the list of 100 greatest games of all time. I think it's like number 9 or something like that. The only one that I never got into it, but I can see why, is Zelda. One of the Zeldas is like number 1 or 2 greatest games of all time on most people's list. But Final Fantasy VII is up there. It was ahead of its time in terms of music. Some of the original songs that they brought back for the remake and Rebirth, some of the original songs are way better. One that I've spotted, so basically I don't play this on PC. I play it on my PS5. This is a game that my daughter likes watching me play. My wife likes watching me play, and they're kind of like a lot of the other games I play. I mean, DayZ is strictly for me to play on my PC, and then maybe Armory Forger, and that's pretty much it, unless I get into like Gray Zone or something like that. Let me stop talking, and we'll get into this, and I'll talk a little bit more, because I'm already in the server. So, Q went pretty fast. I knew it was. It's fucking Chernarus. Never tends to go slow anyway. I had spawned in originally, and yep, I was gonna say there's a fire here. That means people are gonna be in this town. What's the sound like for you guys? Is it good? Always gotta, I appreciate it, Jeff. I always gotta double check because, you know, sometimes it ain't good. I check one thing. Yeah, I see them there. So let's run around. Might run in them on this end. Yeah, so we've been playing Final Fantasy VII. I played I played the remake, you know. It is very nostalgic. I enjoyed a lot of it. There's little bits and pieces. There's a lot of filler content they put in there. I wasn't a fan of the I think they in Midgar, the original was known for this, and they were very respected for it. It was, I want to say it was ahead of its time, but I can't really explain. Like, it was, the open world was an open world on the original FF7. But in terms of, like, environments and the aura, the ambient music and whatnot, that was insane. It was light years ahead of its time. Like I said, some of the music back then is way better. The one that sticks out to me is the Cosmo Canyon theme song is way better on the original than it is on this updated version. Way better. Like, it really, I felt like I was a Aztec warrior, you know. That's how much better it is. Then we have the remake has, the reason I have an issue with the remake's secondary or tertiary characters, if you will. I don't like how they look. They look like something off of PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3. I know the main characters are generally supposed to look better than some of those characters, but it's like two different systems. It looks stupid. It looks incredibly stupid. Their voice, the voice acting is off a little bit. And I'm just gonna flat out say it. Like, the race of the person talking doesn't match the voice, and I can understand, like, that doesn't make any sense. It makes perfect sense. They're like, you know, the reality. I understand, like, I don't have an ounce of Caucasian in me. I'm half Puerto Rican, half Dominican, and most people would just flat out say I sound white. But I'm not. So, and I think it's because, and people of all races have said that stupid shit to me. All races. It's primarily people from my race that say it, but people of all races have said it. White, black, brown, Asian, they've all said that about me. And they say that about Asians too, who, oh, you sound white. Well, I'm sorry, but when white people say it, I think it's racist. When black and brown people say it, I think it's racist. Because there's no one race that has a stranglehold on an accent, or that's pretty. It's honestly just based on geography half the time, like where you're born, where you grew up at. But the reason I get in that is because even if a black person, quote unquote, sounds white, I can tell they're still black. If that makes sense, I can still tell. Generally speaking, but it seems off in this. It seems off in this because I feel like they have like an Asian lady playing a voice for a black woman, and it just seems off. I'll tell you that right now. It doesn't make any sense. So you can tell they don't grab characters that look like the people they're talking, which is annoying. But it could be just flat out be they didn't have any characters or any but people of that race. And granted, I don't really care that much about what the race of the people who are working somewhere. I just care if they're quality. So, but the reason I say it is because it seems like they just threw these secondary characters together. It didn't seem like they actually put effort into them. I will say in the Rebirth, which is the second part of the remake, it does seem like they actually try to update that a little bit. I do get the feeling they actually tried to update it. another thing that I so they're taking the entire first game, or the entire Final Fantasy VII game, and they're making it across 3 separate games. I mean, the first game was pretty large. It was either 3 or 4 disc, if I recall. So it was a really big game, but this was on PlayStation 1. And they obviously are trying to get some money out of it, you know. But they split that across 3 separate games. We're on the second part, which, from my understanding, doesn't even get past the first disc. And there's so much that hasn't happened yet. But like, honestly, in the first one, the Sephiroth, the original remake, not the original, the remake, I really did like. I did like the Sephiroth battle. I really did like the Sephiroth battle. It was something that I enjoyed. It's probably the nostalgia from the music, you know what I mean? I like the Sephiroth theme song. I think they even played that in Kingdom Hearts, but when they had Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts. That gun cleaning kit over there? Yeah. Game feels a little bit choppy today. Making sure I don't smell something burning. I feel like my computer's... Let me check my computer. Hey, Kay. Welcome in. I'm really hoping it's not my... Smelled like something that was like really hot. Anyway, wonder if these guys looted around here. We should probably check the fire station. Yeah, so I'm pretty much, I think I'm like 80% done Rebirth. I like the summons. Everybody plays Final Fantasy VII for summons. That's like a staple of every FF7 or every Final Fantasy in general. So I do enjoy that aspect of it. I'm just, I don't know. It's gotten better. I'll say it seems like it might be. It's a little better than the remake. Rebirth which is also a remake. So both. It's just the second part of a remake. I think in the original, not in the original, but in the remake, they tried to do what they did in the original, which was it was pre-rendered backgrounds in open world. It's something that you don't really see, and they tried to do that in the remake, and it looked stupid because the remake came out in 2020, and those pre-rendered backgrounds were a staple of the 90s. Not even a staple, it was a staple of that specific game in the 90s, because not a lot of other games did that. And it gave the environment like an amazing feel. It's weird, like I played that game 97, so I was like 8-9 years old, and it just gave me this feeling that I couldn't explain. I couldn't even explain to you the story back then because it was too complex for, you know, an 8-9 year old. I just know me and my brothers, my two younger brothers, loved that game, specifically my middle brother. We played that game like religiously. Originally I never beat it. Originally I never beat the game. And then I bought the game on iPhone, and I ended up beating it on one of my deployments in the Navy. That's kind of what like I probably got halfway. I think my younger brother might have beat it, so I never fully knew the ending. You know, when you're a kid, those games like that they weren't, games nowadays are very, and they even did this a little bit with the remake. Games nowadays are significantly easier. Like, we're talking about light years easier than they were on, I think PlayStation 1's was started. Nintendo and Sega never really made games. Atari, they never really made games that like really made you think, like frustratingly difficult. Like and these were obviously, consoles are geared towards a younger generation. They're geared more towards kids, not like PC. So I just heard somebody. I thought I just heard somebody whisper. I could have swore I just heard somebody whisper. Oh shit. Tabbed out. Oh. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, so games back in the 90s were, and it's not even, I hate people that say, oh, back in my day, blah, blah, blah. Like, I hate people like that. But it is true that I mean, here's a good example. Well, one, PS1 Final Fantasy VII had this way about it that it made you actually discover stuff on your own. You know what I mean? You it wasn't very linear. It wasn't guiding you. The open world was just that, an open world. Even on the more difficult parts, I'm like, wow, I've played this. You know, I've played this for the Final Fantasy VII Remake and the Rebirth. Like, I know what happens, kind of, except they changed it up. And they made it so much easier. They just made it very linear. Like, it's not as open worldy, if that makes sense. Like, it is open world, but it isn't. It feels more like the linear open world that is Grand Theft Auto. Thought that was a person. You're doing fucking speeding yourself over here. Alright. Might not need that potato. A good example, probably one of the better examples, would be Metal Gear Solid. That's a perfect example of the difference between PlayStation 1 and 64 era games and present day. There's a mission on Metal Gear Solid that you don't know about this at all. The internet wasn't massive back then. Maybe you can get Game Informer or something like that. When you're playing, there's a boss you get, and the only way to advance forward is you have to take... And you're not told this. There's no hint about it. You have to take the controller out of controller port 1 and put it in controller port 2. The PlayStation second controller port, you have to put it in there. It's something like that. Or you have to place a memory card in controller port and memory card port 2. But you had to physically do something in real life for you to be able to advance forward and beat that boss. And that was fucking insane. That's the type of... You're never going to see anything like that. A lot of stories, like... And it's modern days are more about the actual story than anything. That may have something to do with it. But that's not something you would see in today's, like... This is why, like, DayZ in general, specifically PC DayZ, is geared towards a more adult crowd. Extremely difficult. If you want an easier version of the game, generally people will play PvE, because the idea of spending all this time losing everything, and like I said, I get it. That's why I say I get why people play Namalsk, because it's easier to come back from. I'm over here playing fucking Chernarus, and the reason I saw a 23-person queue and I knew I was gonna get in easily is because I know people don't have the patience and or time for Chernarus. Oh, yep, we got a DayZ here. Yeah, I know I heard somebody, so... I don't want to... Chernarus is giving me the feeling. The itch. I want to say the police station's over here. Not everybody searches every building. That's a beauty of Chernarus. Like, you'll stay in the area. Based solely off the fact that nobody loots every single building. I did that on purpose so I can keep him dead in the house. Need coffee. Feeling a bit more healthier. Alright, maybe they haven't gone this way. Ground sounds like I'm in grass. 'Cause there's a ton of Zeds in this area. I'd imagine they would have went to the police station already. Nibble on this a little bit. We have Tetra. I was playing the Molsk the other day, and it seemed like whenever I ate this, it was like guaranteed I was gonna get a sickness. Yeah, like that. this knife. Okay, this. Kind of need. Need a backpack because I want this just in case I'll have bandages. Let's at least make a face wrapping out of this. Got one shot in this. Maybe they didn't come here. The well there. Oh. Anyone in here? Gonna need to hit this well though. I just heard a shot, so I'm probably gonna get popped the second somebody comes over here. could use better pants. I want to check this. You know, around the police stations tend to have, alright. Must have went up that way. That's the road that does lead out of town. That aggro zombie over there? Watch its arms, watch its arms. I don't think so. I got a piss though. Give me a second. I just heard footsteps. Just saw him there. Hey, what's up, guy? By the log cabin? What's up, man? Okay, by greenhouse. Okay, running up the road. Green helmet. Across the street. And I'm just saying what's up, man. You don't gotta be so scared. Okay. All right. Brown shed. Red and green Jamaica house. You got a mic? All right, out Jamaica house. And yeah, see you at the road. I'm just saying what's up. No hi or anything? Hey, you got a mic? No? Game's much more fun with a mic.
Hello, friend.
Hello. You just come.
What's up, man?
You just come from in. You just coming from in town over here? I heard some shots over there.
Oh, sorry, man. My English very
Oh,
bad.
it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Are you from Uruguay? You speak Spanish, man.
No, no hablo mucho español. Un poquito. Sorry.
Okay, okay. Tranquilo.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Tranquilo, tranquilo.
Alright, está bien, está bien.
Dale, dale.
Dímelo, papi, dímelo. I got you, buddy. I got you. I got you. What's up, guy?
What's up, man?
How are you? You just look like you just spawned in. Oh shit! The car.
Oh shit! The car.
Should we go after him?
Come.
Oh shit! They must have shot at the car. The guy in blue that just ran from right to left on the tracks. Hey, do you have any? You don't have a gun or anything, do you? Oh, this guy speaks Spanish right here. Only Spanish if you speak Spanish.
Hey, my
speak
friend.
Spanish?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go after those guys over there.
Okay.
Let's go. Oh, there's another guy on the road right here. Oh, no, it's a zombie. So I saw a guy over here, all blue. Izquierda a derecho.
Man, speak English. I know. But
Oh, you speak English? Oh, perfect. Okay. Yeah, guy went from left to right across here. I think he has a gun on him. Right there, right there. Blue. He's running back this way.
Yeah, which player, man? Player, police station.
You guys are pieces of shit. Thought I could trust him. As I shot the guy at the well. I can't ever trust Hispanics. Just like the French. Ooh. I am so far away from there. Dead player. Make ourselves a stone knife. It's not that often I spawn up here. I love how the zombie can punch forward. And it punches behind it somehow. There's a guy over there by the red barn. For the 2-story red. I saw him go from right to left. This is a new gun. I haven't seen it yet. Wonder if we should go the same way this guy went. Or maybe just go the exact opposite. Yeah, let's go the exact opposite. We're not terribly starving for food at this point, so... yeah. Judging by the fact that these zombies are still up here, he went the other way. Check these train tracks. I probably should have saved that, but it's fine. Oh. Check that little bus stop area in a minute. Little MK mag. Tempting. Keep that for one of the new scopes. Alright. Got a 2/3 of the cooking set up. I heard ruffling over here. What? Oh. Zombies are up, so it might be worth it to go in here. Oh my god, I'm so early on, it's definitely worth it. Yeah, I was hoping we'd get like a jacket or something. Probably gonna have to check that little town that's just north up the road here. Yeah, I'm a fan of this route because it leads to Tizzy. I just don't get it as often as I'd like. And I need a bag. Or, well, no. I need a better jacket for storage. I actually... I think these are just pants. Yeah. I used to get lost coming into this town. There's a dead. Guess the guy went this way. I'm actually going this way. That way leads too far north. Drop this here. Yeah, kill another guy? Looks like he was shot in the back. Hold on. That's the get back to a regularly scheduled program. Alright, so I could go to that well. It's actually smarter too. I mean, those bodies have been here for a while. Maybe. Oh, shoot. Maybe I... How mag goes in here? Cut up the bodies so I'm not having to deal with those. He was shot from up here. Whoever shot him, I assume went that way. What is it, 10 minutes, 15 minutes? After a body is when flies. It's such a vulnerable position you're in. Alright. We could go to northeast airfield, but I want to kind of continue westward. Cheeseburger. That's the rumor that Sin and a lot of people believe. I'm not sure yet. I want to say there's a police station up here. Yeah, cheeseburger. I don't know how true it is. A lot of people, I'm gonna check up here first and then come drop into town. I don't know how true it is. But the thing is, it could be true. It could just be in a radius thing. Yeah, I'm pretty hungry. I got a cheese stick right here. Speaking of cheese. Just trying to limit it to protein as much as possible. I'm not even trying to lose weight. I'm literally just trying to get rid of this small little, very small pudge I have. Most people say I don't have one. And it's not even like a bit, like I have a 6-pack over it, which is weird because it's like, oh, your stomach's hard, it sticks out a little. It never was like that before. And I really limit how much, like I don't overeat. I think that's the biggest thing. I'd probably be so fat if I overate. I don't really want to lose weight. I more or less want to just get rid of this. I don't think it's ever gonna happen again. I think I'm at the age where it's kind of like you can be in great shape. You're always gonna have that little you're gonna have that no matter what. Which I don't necessarily believe is true, but you can be in great shape. I don't know if it's for me being loved. Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily that, because she kind of, yeah, I got this. Several things transpired when this came about. This came about when I got an injury. Ruptured my Achilles tendon, like mountain bike riding. I think that's dropped. And then my daughter was born several months after that. She was actually conceived when I was on the scooter. The little scooter you get for, you know, for that injury. Aggro. Oh my god. That was kind of part of that. And so once she was born, obviously I go on baby leave, and I was working out during that entire time when I ruptured my Achilles tendon. Obviously I couldn't do the same, I couldn't do the same type of workouts that I did before, but I was getting on to the, oh, this is a working vehicle? No. I was getting onto a row machine a lot, and I was still lifting, and I was obviously, and I was out of work. I was on light duty at work. I was out of work for like 3 weeks, and I was on light duty because I ran out of time off. If that happened now, I mean, my job's in the office mostly, so. But yeah, I got sort of a dad bod now. What? Come on.
Brother,
Oh, hey. What's up, man?
Where'd you come from?
This town over here. I'm definitely behind a guy. There's 2 dead bodies over there at the well. It's a town just north of the little military checkpoint. There's a dead body at the well, and then a dead body in one of the houses over there too. Some food for you right there.
Oh, thanks.
Which way you headed?
Probably Chernarus, and then move my way on.
All right. You on your own or on Discord with somebody?
I'm on Discord with one of my friends, but
Okay.
he's fucking nowhere to be found.
Oh, he doesn't know his way around like that.
Yeah, no, he's kind of retarded.
Oh yeah. Most people are when they. I don't know how many hours he has, but get a little retarded in this game, you know.
Yeah, it's easy to get retarded in this game.
Now I don't know if this guy went up to this. I'd imagine he went. What's the big town down here? Severograd? No, right? This
I think this is Novo.
Novo. Okay.
Novo Midrova.
Yeah, I think he went that way. That's why I came up this way. I figured he was looting all that after I saw those 2 dead bodies.
Should we go fight him? Find him and beat him up?
We could find you a gun. He has a gun by now. He shot some guy in the back of the wall. And then,
Looks like we gotta find a gun.
yeah.
Let's go fuck him up. Let's find a gun and fuck him up.
You guys gotta get close. I think there's a police station in this town, right?
Nah, there isn't.
Just a fire station. I don't know if I could trust this guy's in Discord with somebody, so I might skedaddle. Server feels so choppy right now. Like when I'm turning, everything's feeling, the frames are dropping.
Yo, I got a gun. Wanna go kill this guy?
Yeah. You got shells or no? Shotgun shells?
I got one bullet.
Alright.
One bullet in a dream.
Alright. Maybe find you some more ammo. Food in here.
Think he's still in Nova?
Yeah. I mean, if not, we'll see signs of him. I don't like that he pulled his gun out like that. It takes a while to get through Nova, I guess, so even if we went up here...
I mean, he could go out the north side, no one knows. Just look for signs, I guess.
I see a zombie up on this main road to the left where the T intersection is at, so... Oh, what you got? The new gun or?
Nah, it's about
Oh,
it.
okay.
You got a mag for it?
No, I got a 380, but it's for my IJ. I actually got a mag for that. Backpack? You got a backpack already? I don't know if I want to separate from this guy or not.
Look at this.
Nice. Find you a scope. Is there any ammo in it?
Just one. But I got 2 shotguns.
Not a fucking blaze.
spot somewhere he could be?
I mean, I didn't see any signs of anybody here at all, but then again, I didn't see any zombies here. The upper side of town is so massive. I feel like people just loot that and just everybody's gonna head west.
Yeah, I agree.
Even if you loot that side, I mean, at least this is what I do. I just follow this road so I get to like, I think it's Novi Petrovka or whatever, and then head out to Tizzy. Unless he was trying to get to Northwest Airfield or something. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Is there a police station on the back end of these apartments, I think? Or you can get a stab vest or something. Oh wait, something's dead in the road, I think, or something dropped in the road, or that's a bush. I think that's a bush.
Looks like a bush, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to say there's a police station behind these apartments.
Might be right. Too sure.
Either that or it's back that way. At the edge of town. I'd like to see if we can get a stab vest or something.
That is very much needed in this game.
No, it's right there. I see a police station over there. You want to head that way?
Up to you.
Yeah, I might even be able to see if he was there too.
I feel like that'd be a point of interest for him. Maybe we can run into him. That's if he knows where he's going.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, if he knows the town, he's gonna go right... Police station, or hospital, fire station. If he hasn't been here though, at least we should be able to get some loot from this.
True. There ain't no fucking thing in here.
Oh, it looks like it was looted. Stab vest on a zombie out front, across the street.
Kill him. Yo, I gotta go,
Yeah.
but GG's.
All right, man.
Later.
I'll see you. Oh. Let me get away from this guy before I bandage. Great. Should be still in the clear. Although we will need more bandages. Trying to see if I can get full apple to help my blood go back up. And that's not good. He immediately stopped moving, so he's got to be here. dropped him, but I think I dropped him, but my teammate's up. He said I gotta go. That's weird.
Hey, fuck you, buddy.
I knew it. Yeah. He fucking went in Discord and said I gotta go and then got his buddy and came back and killed me. Wow. That's why I told you I was trying to get away from this guy the whole time. Like I was skeptical. There's a lot of shitbags on a day. He big shitbagged me. I mean I'm confused at what I did to him. Yeah, it looks like he followed me. He must have just started playing. When he said certain things, I'm like, I guess this guy's pretty new. But yeah, I should have fucking just ran. It was two of them. It was the same guy. It's kind of like it happens when you're playing with other people. You just kind of, yeah, I kind of do it with my buddies too. Just because you get them experience. But yeah. Try to get another one in. I think I actually downed his... I want to actually see if I downed his teammate. I think that's what might have happened, because it seemed like I heard another body drop. I want to see if we got that guy. So I saw I hit him twice at least. But I don't know if I dropped him or not. Still not actually sure because I couldn't see the second guy. Funny thing is, I'm pretty sure I spawned not far from there. Well, at least I'm on the northern end of the map again. Yeah, and you are kind of right, Jeff. A lot of the newer players tend to do stuff like that anyway. Yeah. That's technically up there. Yeah, I might call it today. Kinda, Chernarus as always, unless I have the time, and I don't. I probably have an hour left. It's not gonna really get into much in the hour. I'm at that same spawn. So Friday's gonna be the long stream for hopefully Sin and Jay are able to do it. But I think we're gonna call it there just because I kind of want to see the feel for everything, but I haven't really got it yet. So it's fine though. I appreciate everybody sticking around and lurking. That's a big deal to me anyway. I ain't gonna bother raiding. A lot of people don't really stick around for the raid, but I'll do it. I did last time. I think I raided Fatty. So yeah, Friday's gonna be the day that we'll get back to it. Maybe we'll try to get another one in on the weekend. This was pretty impromptu, but appreciate you guys, all new follows, subs. Easy Bake's always giving subs out to everyone. So I will see you guys in a few days. Have a good night.